Hello, diggers. Welcome to another edition of the Rock and Roll Librarian. Today, we have the special guest of, well, not special. Well, I guess you are special, but you're not really a guest.
No.
You are just here all the time. In fact, you are.
I'm a partner.
You are the Rock and Roll Librarian, Shelley Sorensen.
I am. Was that
a
That's
good
what
enough
they
intro?
say. Yes. No guest.
No guest.
I am a full partner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's actually, I'm a minor partner.
A co-host.
It's really all about you.
It's all about me.
Right,
Shouldn't it be? Yeah.
Sure, yes. Certainly for the next hour or so.
Yeah, something has to be.
Yeah. So how are things? How's life? I think retirement's coming very quickly for you.
It
right?
is apparently at the end of August. So, yes,
End of
I'm looking
August.
forward to that and having more time to do the other fun things that are on my
To-do list?
Yeah, I mean,
Your
things
bucket list?
things that I'm already doing, but I don't have enough time to do. So
Right.
I know people keep going, what are you going to do when you're retired? You're going to be so bored. No, I'm not. I can't clear my schedule to do all these things. So,
Yeah.
I got shit to do here.
You mean like this, Rock and
Yeah,
Roll
like
Librarian.
this,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're gonna move this up to a weekly show, right?
Oh, ooh.
It's hard enough to. Well, at least you can guarantee monthly. We have fans out there
Yeah.
that desperately
Oh, my
ask
God.
when is the next.
They're
Rock and Roll-
clamoring.
Yes, clamoring.
Yeah,
That's
clamoring.
a good clamoring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I would-
haranguing. They're haranguing.
I would like to read a mystery once in a while, which was my last favorite type of book to read about 3 years ago.
Oh,
which I
before
have-
you started
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
adventure. Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, maybe you'll have time to do that. So, but anyway, hey, speaking of fans, speaking of diggers getting harassed and harangued and clamored, the show is going to be presented by one of the diggers who asked you to read a book, right?
That's right.
Okay. So I guess first of all, what are we talking about today? Who the hell are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about Bruce Dickinson, who is the singer for Iron Maiden, and his autobiography is a charming book called What Does This Button Do? An Autobiography. And it was actually suggested to me by a fan named Stephen Routledge, who heard my interview with Jesse Jackson on Jesse's Bruce Springsteen podcast called Set Lusting Bruce. Now, if you all can follow that, then...
Well, I think he
that was
became
long-
a Twitter follower of ours, right?
Yeah. And I believe Jesse and I talked about, your taste in music and that kind of thing on his podcast. And
Well, we all know you're a huge metal fan.
yeah, I think I probably dropped that I wasn't a huge metal fan. And this guy...
Oh, surprise to me.
Stephen Routledge, stop, suggested this book, and he was spot on, as I would say in Bruce Dickinson's voice, spot on.
Oh,
And
are we going to do this all through the whole show?
No, I can't keep it up. I'm not a good an accents
that's
person.
too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah, but yes, so he suggested this book. He thought I would enjoy it because Bruce Dickinson truly is
It's an interesting guy.
a really interesting guy. He's hysterically funny. And I read, quote unquote, the book on audiobook. So I got to hear...
Oh, you got to hear him.
his...
No surprise he did his own.
Yeah, and he
audiobook
like
version.
deadpan humor. And I mean, he's perfect reader aloud of his own story, and I really enjoyed it. It was kind of like, watching a Monty Python movie or something, because he has that funny accent, and then all these crazy stories, and then all this deadpan humor, and then he gets serious, once in a while, and it just was a joy to listen to. So thank you, Stephen Routledge.
All right.
I enjoyed the book.
Well, let's get into it. Of course, we got to start with a song. So what do you think? What should we start with?
Ooh, probably one of their early favorites to show people
Who the
what
hell
they're
Iron
all-
Maiden is?
That's right.
For those of you who are
those of
unfamiliar.
us who didn't
yeah,
know.
you mean like you? Yes.
How about The Number of the Beast?
All right, here it is, The Number of the Beast.